today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Kyler Murray and the Houston Texans.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last week, they put together a 3-touchdown victory, and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. T.J. Watt coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taken in at the 11. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Former Heisman winner leading them out, the 2-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his left. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And incomplete on the deep ball. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go to Elliott again. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Play fake. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. He got 29 yards that time. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Murray going to fire one out wide. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Amari Cooper, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Texans drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now off to the races down the right side. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. J.K. Dobbins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston set to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, hang on here. DeAndre Hopkins is shaken up, so we're going to have a pause for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 1st down, Murray dancing to his left. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. To throw is Murray. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now Murray off play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. From the 22, Pickett. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's Murray. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This one left side, caught by Patterson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Throwing now is Murray. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Texans have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. 2 touchdowns there for Saquon Barkley. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. and they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Trey Lance, terrific in the victory as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Murray now to throw. On the move, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Daniil Hunter picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Another try after the first down sack. Pickett. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Murray now on first down. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Murray now. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Texans. Amari Cooper, 40 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Tucker now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Pickett now on first down. That caught by Manhurts. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. Danico Autry is in on the stop. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 41, Pickett. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He gets this underneath to Dobbins, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Pickett's throw here on target to Hurst. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Dobbins is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Marcus Golden in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. After the sack on first down, Pickett, pass complete, Hurst. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw, Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll get it down on the plate at the 37. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Murray, flush to his right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw it. Murray rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Being chased out left. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to perhaps salt this one away. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. Now Pickett. And this one is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Houston, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, the loss will move them back to 3-2.